Hey everyone, good morning. Great to see you guys. Welcome to tapping. All right. Hope everyone has had a good week. Let me make sure I'm turned up. Okay. All right, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's having a good morning. We are going to be tapping today on being willing to be great. So, this is a cool topic because it might seem a little bit like I don't know, confusing or even like boastful or something. But honestly, we have to be willing to be great before we actually can be, right? And I think we all want to be great in some way or greater than we are at this point. Like we're always wanting to improve and expand upon ourselves and evolve, right? In positive ways. So we have to be willing to do so. And before we can be successful or rich or all of these things, right, we've got to decide that. And so, part of that decision making is just starting with being willing. So, I think a lot of times we might play small, or we might shrink in different ways, or around different people, or in different environments. Or sometimes we might feel like we're too much. And it can be uncomfortable to really feel like, we're actually great. But that's just not true because we all are, and we're all meant to express our full, authentic selves. And we're all meant to be the greatest that we possibly can be. And so we're going to be kind of shedding some of those outdated beliefs. We're going to be tapping in some new, fresh energy and, just really kind of working it all out here in this session. Okay. All right, just as a quick reminder, starting with our karate chop point, tap, tap, tap. My regulars can go ahead and start tapping wherever they want. We're going to continue up to the top of the head, forehead, side of the eye, eye, under the nose, chin, collarbone, under the armpit, right on this bra line, and wrists. And then at the end, we'll come back to our karate chop and close it up. Okay? And what we do is just repeat the phrases that I say. You can repeat them out loud since everyone is muted. You can repeat them silently. You can not repeat them at all if you don't want to. Or, of course, you can switch up your own language and say what you want to say. All right? We are just here bringing light to these topics and removing that stale, stagnant energy so that we can really bring out the best in each of us. All right, so let's get comfortable. Get into your space. I want you to just roll your shoulders back. Take a big breath into your body. Just get a little bit of settling, of grounding going on here. Make sure you're feeling your feet on the floor. Your hands are soft and unclenched. You might want to give them a little stretch. And just breathe into your belly. Just open up that belly a little bit. And I want you to just bring to mind the topic today, being willing to be great. And I want you to think about your greatness. And if there's any area in your life, any environment, any situation where maybe you might not be as great as you want to be. Maybe you're dimming your light, maybe you're holding back a little bit, whatever it might be, just think of that area. And I want you to just start to consider what your greatness looks like. What does that mean for you? How do you express yourself in this ultimate greatness that you might embody? What sort of qualities are there? And one more time, taking a deep breath, holding it at the top. Hold, 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 and release. Good. And let's get to tapping, taking full responsibility for your own well-being. I choose to be willing to be successful, and I choose to love and accept myself. I choose to be willing to be great, and I choose to love and honor myself. I choose to be willing to be magnificent, to be successful, to be rich. I choose to be willing to have all of it. And I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself and anyone else who might be involved in these thoughts. I'm willing to be great. I'm willing to be successful. I'm willing to be rich. I'm willing to be a star. Whatever that might mean for me. But I've been resisting. It hasn't felt safe to be all of these things. So when it comes time to choose a goal, and when it comes time to decide who I'm going to be, I can tend to hold back. And I'm willing to be just so-so, so as not to upset anyone else. So I choose to clear the fears and doubts that hold me back. I am a magnificent child of the universe. And there is greatness inside of me. Abundance is my true nature. There is wealth and success all around me, and I'm ready to allow myself to experience some of that also, and maybe even a lot. I'm willing to have a lot of good stuff, and as long as I'm willing, I'm deciding to be successful, and I'm aligning with my true nature, and I'm clearing all the reasons why I might doubt that, clearing them at a cellular level, clearing them all the way back through my past. And all these events in my life that suggested that maybe I was less than great, that suggested that I shouldn't be successful, that suggested I shouldn't be rich. I'm clearing all of that out because holding myself back isn't helping, and it isn't really helping anyone else. So I'm clearing out all the reasons I have to hold myself back. I'm willing to be great, and I'm open to aligning with my true nature. I'm allowing myself to consider my greatness. Understanding that my abundance is coded within my cells. And I'm releasing everything that tells me otherwise. Because those beliefs were just misunderstandings that I might have picked up along my path. And they're just keeping me small. And I'm ready to shed those beliefs and truly step into my greatness. I am meant to shine. I am meant to express my true, authentic self. And I'm releasing all the self-doubt and fear surrounding that. It no longer has the power to hold me back. Any messages that have told me otherwise are now dissolving from every fiber of my being. I am expressing my true radiant self. I am worthy of greatness. I am worthy of receiving all I desire in this world. And I choose to feel great about that. I am willing to be great, and I am already great. So now I'm willing to share that greatness. I'm deciding to be great. I'm deciding to be successful, allowing myself to feel really good about that. Allowing myself to feel really good about how that can benefit so many people. I am willing to be great, and I am deciding to be successful in body, mind, and spirit. Rooting this decision deep into my cells, letting it take hold and unfold in my life. Because the more I accept my greatness, the more other people around me can too. And what a gift that is for everyone involved. I feel so good about my greatness. I embrace it and cultivate it because I am inherently worthy and deserving. Karate chop, greatness is within me. I am an incredible creature of the universe, and I am here to shine as brightly as possible. I release all the beliefs that tell me to dim my light or play small. These are outdated beliefs. I'm growing out of that mindset and stepping into all that I desire. The more authentic I am, the more I benefit others. The more amazing things manifest into my life. And I'm ready for that. I anchor these statements into every fiber of my being. I am willing to be great, and I am great in body, mind, and spirit. Let's close your eyes for a moment. Drop into your body. Feel all the vibrations that occurred from those taps and let them sink into your body, into your cells. And maybe call to mind again that feeling of your greatness. And just think again about what that looks like for you, the qualities that you're expressing as your full, authentic self. What might be a part of your life in that situation? All of the embodiment and expression of who you are in your ultimate greatness. What does that look like? And maybe that feels a little bit more accessible, more within reach. And breathing here. Let's take a deep breath, holding it at the top. Hold, hold, hold. And exhale. One more time. Nice. Good work, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, for tapping into your ultimate greatness. I hope you feel it. Carry that with you for the rest of the day, the weekend, your life. And I'll see you soon.